Omi update video. I guess the market as well. We'll do Bitcoin, we'll do Anchor, we'll do Earth 2. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Become a member. Join my Patreon. Also, WraithX, DTH domain name. This is not financial advice. We got a little bit to go over here. We're gonna... I don't care. All right. We'll start off with a couple of links to the Twitter. We have Manu Taronis Godoy, who has 175,000 followers over on the Twitter, going out and saying CZ's talking about Shenzhen. CZ's wallet still has 1 billion BUSD that he will use to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB. In addition to those BUSDs, another 2.4 billion in various tokens. Beisha wallet, to my knowledge, he has not done that yet. That was a couple hours ago. Also, if you take a look at, I think Omi's going to go up quite a bit because there's like a large 50 million Omi sell wall over on OKX, and then earlier this morning, like an hour or two ago, someone just straight up bought it. They didn't take it down. It was like bought through. Like so shout out to them. Also, we do have Caitlin Long, who's got 200,000 followers over on the Twitter, going on and saying, bank regulators, Chancellor on the brink of a second bailout for banks, end quote. Bitcoin, hold my beer, up 30% today. Maybe that might not even be today. Let's take a look. CoinGecko, for whatever reason, was not doing a thing. It was not, it's still not loading. I don't know why. If anyone can comment down below and see why CoinGecko is being dumb, that would be great. Yeah, so I'm not. Maybe I can do it on Coinbase. Coinbase should be able to give me something. All right. Yeah, if we take a look at Coinbase and we look at Bitcoin's at 25.9. It was at 26.1 before. It went down to like 25 something, back up to 25.9. I'll go to my assets real quick and take a look at what Anchor's doing. Anchor is at 3.6 cents. Very nice. I'll go and take a look at what Earth 2 is doing as well real quick. It's been a hot minute since Shane has gone and posted anything, but I'll read you the last thing that he posted, and then I'll get into some of the backlash that's been going on with the Vivi Sesame Street stuff, and then we'll go over what I'm buying on Vivi. Shane Isaac says, properties will not auto-zoom focus in the map section below. You can filter target property size by now. Target icons to allow manual auto-zoom for those who wish to visualize their property. There are still target icons in relevant places for when the player wishes to visualize their property or target property, etc. Property size filter, I'm sure many will also find very useful. It seems like a lot, for the first couple of days, a lot of people when they were doing raiding, they were not very successful. But now that a lot of people have figured out, hey, their favorite places to raid, they're always constantly getting it. The amount of successful raids people have had is going up like quite a bit. I haven't actually checked in a couple days. I've been quite busy. I will do that afterwards. I don't think it'll let me on this because I don't know why Earth 2 every now and then it just logs you out. Like every couple of days it doesn't. Yeah, I'm logged out. So I'm not able to do it. I think I have like 41,000 essence. I'm going to want to save my ether now, because in my ether you could use that for a couple of different things in the future. So maybe I'm not going to take my ether and transform all of it to essence. I might keep some of it. God, I cannot wait until that goes on an exchange. I'm going to be conservative and say it's not going to be till Q4. But yeah, that's that. I mean, just because that's probably the way it's going to work out. I would like it to be listed in like Q2 and then get ready for a pump, get ready for, whatever it is, or even Q3. I would like to have it on an exchange before Omi gets on major exchanges. I expect Omi to get on one major exchange, probably Q3 or Q4 as well. I expect a little bit more marketing for the token. We did a lot of marketing yesterday. The marketing, and again, it wasn't really crypto stuff, which is interesting. I think a lot of crypto stuff would be marketing for Vivi as well, but they did marketing for the Where is it here? Yeah, and this was last night. Sergio Rodriguez had posted, million views isn't cool. You know what's cool? 2 million views. Variety garners Vivi over 2 million views. Hello Marketing, an article announcing a partnership between Sesame Street and Vivi, has already garnered over 2 million views on the first day of release, probably close to 3 now. Variety magazine has also prominently featured the article of the publication's website. Other publications such as Yahoo, Benzinga, and Vulture are also covering the news. This is perhaps the most mainstream exposure the digital collectibles platform has had to date. Congrats to the Vivi marketing team for pulling this off. Yeah, I agree. This is probably the most uh, awareness that the brand has ever built. Dan Chabel says, sometimes brand awareness is a good start. Awareness is the first step in a consumer purchasing process. You have awareness, then you have consideration, then you have preference, then you have purchase, and then you have loyalty. It's a nice 5-step thing. So as long as people aren't going to consider your product if they don't know what it is. They're not going to prefer your product over others if they, aren't considering it. They aren't going to purchase it if they don't have a preference, and they're not going to keep coming back. They're not going to be loyal unless they purchase and see how the product is. So that's a really good. This is a really good start. What other things could they do? What's really holding them back from marketing the token is really exchanges. You don't want to market the token and then be like, yeah, take a look at this 15-step process to go buy your stuff over on Bit4X. You want to wait until it's a little simpler. Coinbase, Bitcoin, blah 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 blah. Anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, so some of the backlash we had with this. Let me get this text real quick. Oh yeah, happy Pi Day, everybody. Mother flapper. Happy Pi Day. 3.14, something, 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 something. I'm not really going to celebrate it. I'm kind of on a diet. I'm kind of on the. I did. So in 6 days, I did 11 workouts. Today's the 12th day. I'm only going to do one today, so it'll be 12 workouts in 7 days. I was trying to do 14, but I'll do that after this. I'll do the back and biceps after this. Can't wait. Oh yeah, so the backlash. I did a whole live on this yesterday, and I was actually on Around the Akomiverse. That's on Jordan Riz's channel. It's been on my channel a couple times. It's been on Crypto Rain's channel, Dr. Sus, but it's now forever going to be on Jordan Riz's channel. Because that Riz, and I had, I don't want to like rustle any jimmies here, or maybe I do. Maybe the jimmies need to be rustled. If you take a look at that Variety article, and you take a look at the Vivi fam that's in the comments, great. Love to see people getting excited. Love the enthusiasm. Every now and then a comment's like, what is this? That people don't understand, which is fine, whatever. And then you look at the quoted retweets, and it's like, okay. You take a look at the quoted retweets, and you just take a look at not even the profile pictures, which we'll get to in a minute. You take a look at what people are saying and the responses that the Vivi fam is giving them. People are saying like ridiculous things like, this breaks my heart, or this ruins my childhood, day ruined, or one of my favorite one is Cookie Monster is an NFT and everything is worse now. It's like, this is exactly what Jim Henson didn't want. He hated capitalism, which I doubt he ever said those words. He hated capitalism, like straight up doubt, cap all around. So a lot of the Vivi fam was extraordinarily good. Okay, I'm going to say 88% of the Vivi fam was extraordinarily good in asking questions. And like, hey, I love Sesame Street and I love collecting. This seems really cool. Why are you so sad? Why are you so against it? And most people are just like, yeah, it's horrible for the environment. So then me and a bunch of other people are like, okay, well, to your credit, yeah, a lot of NFT projects, especially ones that are on layer ones, they do have a negative carbon footprint. That is a net negative to the environment, to whatever. Unlike tweeting, which is of course not. No, I didn't say that. But then we go on to explain, oh, well, because Vivi is, and of course this explains it all in the article, which means I did not read the article at all. It's like, yeah, well, Vivi is 99.9% carbon neutral because it's on Immutable X, and we buy carbon credits to offset to get us to 100%, completely carbon neutral. And people just like don't like being proven that they're wrong because the amount of times I've been blocked, Sparky's been blocked, other people have been blocked. It's a little ridiculous. And it's like, hey, we're just telling you like why this is an okay thing and why Funko Pops and action figures and stuffed toys that require water and plastic and actual carbon emissions to get to stores. That's why those are, maybe not as good for the environment as these NFTs, which are carbon neutral. And again, a lot of people are just like, well, they're still stupid, they're still dumb, and I don't like them. It's like, well, can you not let other people enjoy it? And there's some people saying like, oh yeah, Sesame Street is selling out. It's like, okay, you realize that they do a lot of good in the world, right? And people going and buying something that they're offering is helping them to they produce 100 they produce Sesame Street in 120 different countries for over 190 million different children throughout the world, and they can't do that if they don't have funding. The last, I think, what goes in, what goes out is they were making, I think, 111 million, and they were expensing 118 million. Yeah, they could use a little money. They could use a little bit of a bump, and I just don't understand why some of these people that are against NFTs, and again, I know why, because then you take a look at the profile pictures of all these people, and then you say, like, oh, okay, you got the blue hair, you've got the you bet your dad is proud of you. Like you bet your like you could like they are not. All right, I'll try to say this a little nicer. Look at the people who are asking the questions and trying to openly and calmly explain in an eloquent way, hey, why is this happening? Why are you sad? And trying to educate people. Those people, great. Love those people. Um, and these people with their radamontade of just wokeism or trying to elect to try to be woke when it doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, who do you want to listen to? These successful people that are at a good place in life, or these other people that doesn't look like they're having too much success in life? And again, I'll just leave it at that because I saw the same exact thing with Star Trek NFTs, not on Vivi, on Recur, where you take and it was wild. It was just so weird. We didn't get that backlash from Star Trek fans over on Star Trek. Recur got that though, which was a little interesting. But yeah, the same exact thing. It's like, oh my God, you guys are. I mean, I would be embarrassed if I was one of those people trying to like. How do you? I get it. Don't judge a book by its cover, but how do you try to go and represent something when you know? I feel like you have to look the part. I feel like you have to go and be like, okay, yeah, this person probably knows what they're talking about. Anyway, I'm just going to move on from that and get to the comments here real quick. Oh, yeah. First, what I'm buying. I have had a couple of things. So apparently when you look at the top 1,000 wallets, 700 wallets, 500 wallets, whatever it is, they don't just count your collectibles. They count collectibles and comics. So for a while, which I didn't know, I thought they were just, if you're looking at the top 500 wallets, I thought they were just looking at collectibles. So I bought a bunch of collectibles. I had 700-ish. I increased it by like 10%, to like 770-ish. And I did so by buying a lot of rabbit stamps. Let me show you my rabbit stamp collection. Um, do I have the most rabbit stamps in the or bunny year of the bunny stamps? Probably not. There's 8,888 of those, right? Right. Yeah. And I only have 37 of them. Chavez, why do you have 37 of these? Because they were $2.50. That's why. So I bought a bunch because I wanted to go and I want to be in the top 500 wallets. And there's no distinction of saying, yeah, you need a partner statue, you need a tot, which again, if I were to take all of what I spent last night, all of what I spent on the Mighties, which I don't really see as going too high up, I do see them increasing. But it's just what I like. If I were to save all that stuff, I could have gotten a reso. If I were to sell some Omi, I'd get a reso. I can get whatever I want on this app. I think Omi's going to outperform, and I don't know. To me, and I should do a whole video on this. I think that I've got to represent at least a handful of people that are also going to say like, hey, I have enough money elsewhere and I just want to be in the top 500 wallets. Let me buy my way in cheaply. And there are people that are spending $2.50 on bunny stamps. There are people that are spending $2 and whatever cents on comics just to get that, which I bought a couple of comics as well. I bought a bunch of Squirrel Girl comics and a bunch of West Coast Avengers with Jeff the Landshark comics. I love those stories. It's unfortunate to me that like the comic books like Squirrel Girl and Hitmonkey and Jeff the Landshark, like all of these ones that I think are really good, they go for like nothing on the outside, and of course they go for nothing here. I think they're great stories. They're cute. They're adorable. I love those, and yeah, they go, and nobody like I feel like nobody even reads these comics as well. Like they're so some of the stories are so good. I'm sorry. So that Darth Maul comic, epic. Sorry. Um, so yeah, I think Vivi should go and they should say, hey, there's probably going to, Randy's a little out there, a little crazy, understand. But Randy also probably represents, a percentage, even if it's a 1% thing, of people that are just gonna be like, yeah, I want to be in the top five. I want to flex and make people think that I have loads of collectibles when, most of them are alligator Lokis and they're Marvel Mighties. Yeah, let's come out with Vivi numbers. And Vivi numbers would be where they go and they just say, oh, alphabet lore. That's what it's called. I don't know if you've heard of alphabet lore. It is insanely popular with kids, like 7 to 12. Those mother flappers love, like, it is like crack to these kids. And like, what is it? It's just they take the letters of the alphabet and they give them personalities, and these kids just eat it the fudge up. And then they have numbers that 1 through 10, 1 through, or I guess 0 through 9 as well. But what they do is, if Vivi decides to go and say, hey, we want to cash in on some of this, let us mint, a million. Let us mint a million numbers, 1 through 1 million, and let's sell them for $2 each. Those will sell out because they're very, very cheap. You have a chance of getting a cool number, a chance of getting birthdays, a chance of getting a day like pi, 314, 3141596, something like that. You just have you have a chance of getting your phone number. Oh wait, do you? No, you don't have a chance of getting your phone number. I think maybe we should do something like that. It's an easy $2 million, and yeah, it would sell out eventually, and people like me would just be like $2, $2, $2. Yeah, I would do that. That's just something that I would do, and I would buy it. And I know I'm not the only one. Anyway, get into comments here. But before I get to the comments, let's go to the YouTube. We'll go to the live, and we'll go to this, and I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. There we go. There, smash it. Smash it. Okay. No, Vivi. Okay, yep. Cool. 30 minutes. Okay, let's go to the comments. We got Bill Garner saying, let's get this crypto and NFTs. First like, let's go. Big A says, to the moon. Bill Gardner. Deb. Comey Skywalker. What's going on? Jim Lingo says, good morning, Vivi fam. Good morning, gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. Bill Gardner says, yeah, I'm doing pretty good rating right now. Oh, my man. Get that ether. Get that bread. Luffy says, I really believe in Omi and Vivi. Future is bright. I agree. So I have 155 million Omi. So I'm dollar cost averaging. I'll get more hopefully in 2 weeks. Oh, Marcus Hodges says, morning, y'all. Morning, morning. It's very funny, and many of us are informing the audience, but not in a crazy way. Oh, well, there is... Remember how I said 88% of people are doing it in a very nice, eloquent way? There are some people... Oh, my God. There are some people that are going hardcore that are like... And this is warranted, where people on the other side are being dumb. They're being selectively ignorant after being presented with useful, correct information in a way that should not make anyone offended. They're choosing to be offended. I feel like being offended is a choice. Yes, being offended is a choice, and a lot of these people are choose, and they're attacking others, like saying you're stupid, this is dumb, you're dumb. So I'm not gonna say nothing when some of the more hardcore Vivi fanboys would be like, "You look like melted ice cream, you fat," I'm not gonna say it, but um, yeah, this is pretty. It was pretty fun to read those comments. Anyway, Gerald Clough says Jim Henson was very far left. He may not have been a big fan of capitalism, but he did make millions. Oh, I mean, all right. I feel like in the area of anti-communism, you really don't want to say anything against capitalism, but understand that, very far left. Bill Garn says so many people were purposely trying to FUD. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Omar Kasaja says there are some that aren't a Sesame Street fan and been trolling bad things about Vivi and Omi too. Yeah, that's fair. And again, why I love it's gonna happen next week. Yeah, it's gonna happen in 5 days. I'll tell the story again. I missed, in case you missed it yesterday. When I was on the cruise a few months ago for my birthday with some girl, Brittany, and her mom, me and her mom got to talking, and I asked her, "What's your favorite memory of you and your daughter?" And I was expecting her to say something like, "Oh, for her birthday when she turned 30 or 25 or whatever it was." Um, I was expecting to be when she was an adult, when it was something recent, but it wasn't. It was saying when she was like 3 or 4 years old, 30 years ago. So it was a long time ago. Not trying to, yeah, you know how old Brittany is. Um, she said she had taken her to Sesame Place, which I forget where that is. I don't know if it's in Florida, New York City. Anyway. Took her to Sesame Place and said they had the greatest time. They did nothing but laugh and have fun. And I was like, really? That's, like that's just not what I would think. And all right, so for a mom to say that their favorite memory is with their daughter in Sesame Place, how many other moms think that? And I didn't think about that again up until yesterday when I was doing the live. Super chat coming in from Akomi Skywalker saying, yes, that variety comment section was vile and creepy. Anyways, over the last 4 months, I've been able to add 10 more million Omi. Bring me to 30 million! Dude! That is heckin' incredible. Dude, that is so much Omi. That's a lot. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Don't care that I'm proud of you. You should be very proud. Be proud of yourself because that's a lot. I was talking to there's a buddy of mine that he was never sure he was gonna get like 10 million Omi. Got 10 million, got 12, got 15, got I think upwards of 20. And I was just like, get it. This bear market is a blessing and a curse. It's a curse because those of us that have bought up high are just like, yeah, okay, but also at the same time, those dollar cost averages biatch, and let's make it work for us. So yeah, that's a good. If you get obviously a dollar, $30 million, 10 cents, 10 cents is $3 million. That's a good amount. So at 5 cents, you have $1.5 million. That's nice. Obviously, I don't expect you to keep all of that. I'd expect you to maybe sell a couple million on the way up to a penny, and then I don't know. I'm curious of your plan, Akomi Skywalker, on what you're gonna do with those funds, because being a millionaire is a good time. I'll speak from past experience. Anyway, we got Omar Kasada says agree, Bill, saw that too. Bogart says they all want marketing, but then they immediately downplay IP, aka K. I don't know what K's deal is. Roby1 Kenobi, give me those thumbs up. Thank you. Jared Klopp says Sesame Street has been selling items at profit since at least 1970. Yeah, I mean they've had they formed their company in 68. They started premiering Sesame Street in 69, and that's the same year. I'm gonna comment nice down below, 69. That's the same year Cookie Monster came out, but Cookie Monster looked scary. I literally just got to chill. It has been a pay TV show for like 20 years now. I think Sesame Place theme park has always been pricey. Yes, agreed. It has. I gotta Google that. Where is Sesame Place? All right. Where is Sesame Place? It is. Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, on 100 Sesame Road. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. That. Of course, it's on 100 Sesame Road. Oh, that's great. Um. Oh. Oh. Ah. Fighter of the Nightman. Ah. Wait. Hold on. Um. We have Nick Carter has got 353,000 followers over on the Twitter saying, "Dear God, Barney Frank openly admits that Signature was arbitrarily shuttered despite no insolvency because regulators wanted to kill off the last major pro-crypto bank. Colossal scandal." For his part, Frank, who helped draft the landmark Dodd-Frank Act after the 2008 financial crisis, said there was no real objective reason that Signature had to be seized. "I think part of what happened was that regulators wanted to send a very strong anti-crypto message," Frank said. "We became the poster boy because there was no insolvency based on the fundamentals. Heard this independently from other sources as well. I suspected as much last night, but confirmed today. Signature was executed last night, not due to any runs, but as a political scout. These mother flappers, these goddamn cocksuckers, excuse my goddamn French, that are just so anti. Oh my freaking goodness. Intended to be veiled by the fog of war. These mother. Oh my god, I hate these freaking politicians so much. Apparently, even FDIC was surprised when it was dropped into their hands. They claimed justification was Signature's Signet product, which was perceived to be systemic. My conclusion is that politicians like Liz Warren, together with regulatory bodies, fragilize crypto banks and encourage runs against them, then use withdrawals as a pretext to close them down. What was meant to be a surgical operation became a massive banking crisis because many are saying Frank isn't impartial. Some more evidence: Signature asset portfolio was nowhere near as troubled as Silicon Valley Bank. Sell side felt Signature was sound yesterday. FDIC was reportedly surprised by the decision on Sunday night. Lastly, if you don't think Barney Frank has a reliable read of the situation, the Frank in Dodd-Frank, former chair of the House Financial Services Committee, I can't help you. No freaking way. So, if it is found that they killed off a healthy bank because they personally don't approve of their clients, and this is proven in court and hearings, like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to these politicians? I mean, probably freaking nothing. Like, oh god, I hate this. I hate politicians. Most politicians. A lot of not most. A lot. I hate the ones that are so. I don't even mind the ones that are like blatantly corrupt that you know what you're gonna get. But the ones that try to say we're trying to protect you, by shutting down this bank, but just because they want to try to scalp crypto, suck my unit. Oh my goodness, that pisses me off so freaking much. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, we got a. Oh my god, I'm gonna be super salty about that for like the rest of the day. Um, nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're gonna retweet that, and we might make that into some video. Anyway, honestly, what is that gonna do? That's just gonna drive more people into crypto. So good for us, I guess. I mean, anyway. Ugh. We got a Sendex taking a move now. Let's go, Omi. Let's get this bread. I love this game. And then we have Felix Salmon, who's 191,000 followers over on Twitter, chief financial correspondent for Axios, host Slate Money, author The Phoenix Economy, has said, "In 5 years, a number of banks will not be around because of blockchain technology." Hey-o! Yeah, baby. Yep, agreed. Where was I? Forget where I was going. Omar Casada says, "Remember Cthulhu was like this too and made their company stop doing things with Vivi. That kind of ruined it because we would have got more in-depth with it." I know, and I freaking love Cthulhu. I love Cryptkins. I love that type of supernatural stuff, and I guarantee you a bunch of other people do too. And yeah, because of like these companies kowtowing to like the small, tiny percentage of people that are just uneducated about the products, they're missing out on profits. The stupidest thing companies can do. Comey Skywalker saying, "Good, good, let the hate flow through you." I was reading a post the other day. I don't know if it was on TikTok or like on Reddit, where it says like, when your girlfriend's mad, don't tell her to calm down. That's going to have the opposite effect of what you want. Instead, tell her, let the hate flow through you. And this way, apparently it's a better. I don't know. I haven't had a girlfriend in like a year, so yeah. Um, I am not going to get one anytime soon. Um, I am curious to use a bunch of these things that I've learned this last year, like let the hate flow through you. Anyway, where was I? What's up, Sean Grasmick? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Jared Klopp says, "Who cares if your dad is proud of you? F that." All right, fair point. Fair point. Excited says K is going too far. I don't want to talk bad about someone while they're not here. I'll say that I hope some people in the community distance themselves away from other absolute negative trolls in the community that do nothing but insult others, tell people to kill themselves, and are just general liars. I hope that Vivi influencers or Vivi content creators distance themselves away from those people. And if you don't, I think that could suggest or confirm that you are also one of those people. But again, I'm not gonna say nothing. Azza says, "Yo, I've been trying to reply to those comments in a positive manner. My man, good job, good job." Poor man printing, what's up, Randy? Bitcoin is safe money. It is. Agreed, 100%. Oh, poor man printing is like one of my favorite content creators that I've never. I just want to have a beer with. I've never met in real life. I want to just go and have like a whole 6-pack with, and just 2 6-packs. We each get a 6-pack, and then by the end, I just know we'll be best friends. I know it's so much to talk about. I love you, poor man. G Money says, "So annoying when woke is used as a slur." I mean, I mean that's kind of what it. Well, I guess it doesn't always have to be used as a slur. But when President Barack Obama says, talks against it, then you're probably on the wrong side, because that's someone that a lot of the woke people kind of champion. But I love Barack in this instance, where I don't know if he was still president or not. No, he had made 2 speeches. One was when he was president. One was when he was after. One is when he says, when you have these Republicans come in on campus and you don't like what they're saying, you can't just kick them off of campus. You have to debate them, and you have to hit them with facts, and you have to go and have a positive exchange of ideas. You can't just go through life trying to cancel people or ignore people that you don't like. That is not how life works. And I was like, oh, preach, Obama, preach. And I'm not like anti-Republican at all. But just the fact that he wasn't anti-Republican in his speech. He was just said, listen, you have to go and you have to debate bad ideas with good ideas. And that's, what you have to do. You can't just whine in a corner, you can't just cry and just be like, oh, get him off my property. You can't say that. And then there was another speech that he had. It was afterwards. I think he was watching Blackish, and he was just like, I feel like Obama's been very, very, on this particular subject, been very good about saying like, yeah, if you're on Twitter and somebody else is on Twitter and they say something that's maybe not as woke as you would like, especially if it's someone that's on your side. I think he was talking about the J.K. Rowling thing, or he was talking about something. And then he says, oh, yeah, you see, I check this person's privilege. That's how woke I am. And then, you feel good about yourself, whatever. He's like, you can't just do that. You have to go and I don't know, try to grow as a person. You can't just have this one closed off view of the world, because not everybody shares that view. Anyway, I'm getting a little off topic. Joe Claus, I get annoyed too. Randy can't even define woke. Well, I don't know if woke is in the Oxford English Dictionary or if it's even in Webster's, but most people, I say, would define woke. And this gets really tricky, because let's take like feminism, right? Feminism is just wanting equal rights for women. I am 100% behind feminism. As far as the textbook definition of feminism, equal rights for women, 100%, or equal opportunity, equal rights, all that jazz. But when you hear the word feminism, when you think feminism, is that really what you're thinking? No, you're thinking of a lot of these people that just hate men. They hate straight white men, and it's like, I would consider myself a feminist in the textbook definition, but it's just a lot of the noise. So when you talk about woke and saying like, oh, all right, mostly probably what it was supposed to mean is like, hey, I respect and see other cultures and recognize that um, maybe I don't have the right to speak for other cultures in certain scenarios. And maybe that these other cultures can teach me a lot about things that I don't know about. And that part of woke, 100% understand, love that part of woke. And maybe when somebody is speaking out of line, you go in and you check them, be like, hey, listen, you're saying what you're saying because of your limited experiences in this part of the world, and you don't know what it's like to live with other experiences in another part of the world. Sure, fine, agreed. Agreed 100%. But I feel like what a lot of woke is especially how it's carried out, is just, oh, yeah, you don't like this, you're racist. You don't like this, you're bigoted. You don't like this, you're sexist. And, straight white males are, take down the patriarchy. It's like, it goes from something that's really good, and then, little by little it's crept up and it's used as something that is, in my opinion, not so good. Um, and, can actually be fairly hurtful and fairly destructive. So that, again, let me know if I'm wrong. Again, I feel like I'm getting way too past the comments. Gerald Klaus says, if your family came to USA after 1960s, odds are you have no empathy. I mean, I'm first generation Peruvian. I didn't have I'm the first one of my family to ever come to the United States, and I dedicated my life the to lessen the suffering of animals. I'd like to say I'm pretty good empathy within me. Try my theory and see, do your own polls. I mean, I don't really need to. Sandbox is what kind of backlash is happening with Sesame Street. I kind of went over that earlier in the video. I don't know if I want to go through that again. G Money says I'm ranked 189 on that list. Oh, you're in top 500 wallets? My man. Good for you, mate. Luffy says the comic from today is good. What's up, Milham? How's it going? Well, there's only 5,000 of them. So with there being only 5,000 of these, oh, hello, morning. Oh, sorry. Good mornikins. I don't know if that translates well to text. There's only 5,000 of these, and first appearance of the lizard. I mean, first appearance got to count for something. Only 5,000 of these comics got to count for something. I'm getting for it. I'm going for it. I have $9.51 left. I'm gonna go use that to try to get this comic. Because the last comic we had that was only 5,000. It all went above retail. So yeah. Robert M says the comic is gonna be good to get. I agree. Being offended is a choice. Preach. And yeah, comic's definitely gonna be good. Kobe Skywalker, thank you so much for the super chat saying, yes, that variety comment section was vile and creepy. Anyways, over the last 4 months, been able to add 10 million OMI, which brings me to 30 million OMI. Let's freaking go. I'm so happy for you. Happy when all of my children go. So there's this guy on TikTok where it's like Uncle Roger. He's the one that goes, and I don't know if he really talks like that or if he's American and putting on like the Asian voice. Anyway, he's going like, it is me. Hello, nieces and nephews. It is Uncle Roger. And he goes and he calls everyone his nieces and nephews. And I know I have on my down below link to my YouTube, become a member. And there's like Randonites and there's Chavez Topians and there's other stuff, whatever. I don't know what I should call you guys. Should I be Uncle Chavez? I do fancy myself as Crow from Ruby, who's an aging alcoholic but such a skilled fighter, and I just identify with him so much. And he's just a cool uncle, and he's a young hot uncle, and I kind of want to be the young hot. Anyway, I don't know what to call y'all, but I love y'all. That's the same. Harry says, Randy, what happened with your girlfriend? Oh, last year it was bad, man. I was choosing to work instead of spending time with her, and that was my own fault. And I also, we started feeling the age difference a bit. I was 30, I guess I was 31 when we broke up, and she was 47. She's 48 now. I think she's 49 now. She just had a birthday. Yeah, she's 49. So, we started feeling the age difference, and I was choosing to work a lot when I didn't have to. And when I say work, I mean like, hey, I have this phone call. Hey, I have to live stream. Hey, I have this podcast. Hey, I have this trip I have to go on. And oh, you want to go to the Poconos again, where there's no internet, and I not only can I just not upload videos, but I'm cut off from the rest of civilization. I love the Poconos. I love that place, and I love her dog. Oh God, I miss her dog so much. I miss her pets. But it's just like, okay, you said you get internet. It's been like a year, still no internet up there. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Anyway, I still love her. She's still a great person. Hopefully, I mean, she said that she was going to be a vet at my animal sanctuary in the future when I put out one. So hopefully she still agrees to that. Oh, I had to wake up and drop this in. Where am I at here? Skinny Pete says, "You're full of hate and loathing, and I love it." Bill Gar says, "Good for you, Comey Skywalker." Comey says, "Thanks, Bill." Skinny Pete's awesome, Skywalker. Tammy Hannah, what's going on? Saying, "Let's go." Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Tammy. Let's go. Skinny Pete says, "Nice 469." Damn, she fine. One more time, Gator. Sorry. North American Ham says, "Bitcoin is breaking above all resistance levels. Next up is 30K. If it breaks, is it going to break 27.3? Freaking CoinGecko is not letting me. Okay, hold on. Oh, we at 26? Yo, we at 26. We jungle fever. We were at 26.4. We would drop down to 25.7. Now we're at 26 flat. Jungle fever. I don't know why. I have JD, John Dorian, in my head saying, "He got jungle fever." I don't know why. Yo, Anchor Network, up to 3.7 cents. Well, 3.68, but it's close. I love this game. Okay, David, no. Get out, no. Toshiman. Okay, moving on. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. Comey Skywalker, thank you for super chatting. Good. Let the hate flow through you. Jimbo Lee Lingo says, "Easy. Count to 10, bro." I'm sorry. Sorry, I lost my cool. Jimbo Lee Lingo's laughing. I love you, man. Poor Man Printing says, "My man. When you coming to New York, bro? When we going to do a Vivi thing?" Skinny Pete says, "My ex had Cookie Monster panties. Not sure if it's relevant." So did one of my exes did too. You just unlocked a core memory. I gotta. Yeah, this is not just a. Like, this is not just a me you thing. This is a. I feel like this happens for like a lot of dudes. They go down there, getting ready to munch on the cookie, and they see Cookie Monster with a cookie. I'm sorry, was that a little inappropriate? Anyway. Omar Sajay says, "Yes, I love Poor Man too." Staying alpha. 2 OGs. Yeah. Great times. Last time I was watching Poor Man Printing video, he's just like, "Guys, I know this is the alpha version of Illuvium, but I can't stop playing. I know everything I'm doing now is going to be for naught, but it's just so addicting." And I was like, he's just having a good time, man. He's just living his best life. And I'm curious how the beta's going. Keep me posted. Robert M says, "Feminism is cool. I'm for it. But I'm still trying to figure out what rights men have that women don't." Would it be king? I guess. I don't know. Penis models? They they can. Sorry, trying to think. I think only men can serve in Spec Ops. I think there's certain fields in the military that only men can do, and I don't think that's just because you're a woman you can't do. I think it's just because the physical requirements to do that are only things that men actually can physically do. I don't think a woman can play in the NBA. I think only men can play in the NBA. And again, I don't think there's like a set rule so no woman can. I think it's just because it's impossible to have a woman play in the NBA. Anyway, what was that? Robert M says, "In other cultures, yes, in USA, no." Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're going to other cultures, I mean, like, women can't drive, and I'm not saying like, oh, women are bad at driving. I'm literally saying that in other countries, women cannot drive. Like, it is illegal for them. and it's like, oh my god, I'm missing. No, no, I missed the drop. No, you mother flappers, you. Ah. How dare you? I was so enthralled in the conversation. You. Uh, 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 I had a good feeling about today's drop too. Oh, well, Vivi grossed about 35,000 on today's drop, so I guess that's nice. Oh my god, I'm so salty. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, and my friend even messaged me 1 minute, get ready. Yeah, missed it. I got hecked. Nintalocks, Randy, hope you're having a good day, my guy. Good luck on the drop. Yeah, thanks for the good luck. What's up, Nintalocks? Well, he's a great TikTok content creator. Definitely go follow Nintalocks over on the TikTok. Thank you for all the support on the TikTok. Cheers. Omar Sajid says, don't forget drop Randy and prep. Yeah, I know. I missed it. I know. Omar got one. Good for you, mate. Stan Bukasa says, lingering societal assumptions. I thought that said lingerie something, and it was like, oh, we're talking about the Cookie Monster underwear. Anyway, Robert, I'm sorry, fan. Oh, Stan got it. Yo, Stan and Omar got it. North American Ham says, sorry, brother. We appreciate the convo, though. It's all good. Skinny Pete says, I didn't get one, and I was ready. Sorry, Skinny Pete. Bill Gardner says, finally got one. Oh, get that bread. Get it. SoCal Omi Homie says, bots. I mean, I'm glad that you all got some. I did not get any. I don't know what to talk about that. My friend's like, I tried to warn you. Like, I know. My fault. That was my fault. Ooh, my collectible says, nice milestone reach for me personally on Vivi Official. Hit 400 comics today and counting. What milestones have you achieved lately? I don't know. Have I achieved any? I guess I got 777 collectibles. That's a nice lucky number. I don't know why, but I haven't even watched Scrubs. I guess I'm not technically on Scrub TikTok. I'm on TikTok a lot, and I see Scrubs, and I watch it. I mean, just the clips. Anyway, Brandon M got one. Yo, congrats. So I still got homie. Skinny Pizza's nice. Okay, I got my body. Stretching. Oh, this is my first day that I haven't done cardio. Because I'm gonna go and do back because I missed back and buys yesterday. I have to go and. What is this? Is this a sheet? No, this is a shirt. I need. Ooh, what is this though? All right, yeah, there we go. These are very tight pants, but I'm going to go and wear them because my other pants are in the laundry, and I'm also going to. Motherfucker. And this, for whatever reason, this is like, it used to be 2 strings that I could, tie and make it tighter, but now it is just, can I not get it through one of the things? Can I cut it? How do I cut it? I don't have the scissors near me. I don't have my knife near me. Okay. All right. I'll do that at some other point. Maybe, I guess it... All right. I'll just keep it the way it is. Moving on. Iron Mist. Newstime Marijuana got one too. Skinny Pizza. I sleep in my laundry too. That's so crazy. You too. Yeah. Just a little bit. Well, 22 more since yesterday. I have an addiction. Patreon, Instagram. Oh lordy. Show some love by upvoting Toshimon on the DAP list. Yes, gotta love the Toshimon. Anyway. And we get the MODOK airdrop. Oh yeah, we do get the MODOK airdrop today. Let's freaking go. It's gonna ruin my 777 collectibles though. Okay. Oh. Alright. Yeah, when do we get our airdrop? I am curious. Alright, if I go to my collectibles, it should be a ultra rare, secret rare. I think it should be a secret rare. Let me check the Medium article. Hold on. Ant-Man Vivi Medium. And we'll be able to go and see utility. Yep. We'll see if a Modoc, Quantum Mania Mighty, add to your airdrop. Airdrop will take place 14 March. It doesn't say. It just says he's an airdrop. It doesn't say if he's a. Oh, by the way, you want to see the ugliest picture of me taken ever? Like ever? Where is it? Ooh, my body. Okay, I have to go soon. I was trying to look all sexy, and my friend Kelly kicked my chair, and I was like, ugh. This is obviously in the military. It was like I said, ugliest picture ever. I look like anyway. I'm not gonna say what I look like. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Thank you for the super chats. I love. Bye. Bye, Dashi. Bye, Dashi. Meow, 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 meow.